All right, so we're here. It's the weekend.
Sunday morning.
We brought some toys. I got some stuff in my car. Come on, let's go see what we got.
Wait, does your toy look anything like my toy?
There you go, buddy.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh,
You just got a pile of fun in here.
the old Honda. We got this guy, which we'll talk about in a second. A little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Hey, that looks familiar.
We got the rally car. I've actually acquired quite a bit of a collection here.
What have you been doing?
Oh, and I got, check this guy.
Oh, I remember that.
The old, I forget what it was, Cajun Commander. That's what that thing's called.
You guys have a baby in there.
If you look in there, I also have a kid.
Hi, Violet. Good morning.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's leave the bink in here.
You ready
okay?
to play?
You ready to go see flight test?
Yeah.
Now I feel bad. I only brought one thing.
All right. Okay, you want to go inside?
Okay, Violet, let's go play.
Look at this snow.
Violet, what do you think about RC cars? Are they cool?
Yes. Look at this doggy.
It's not a doggy, it's a microphone. If you don't know what this is all about, just take a look at the name of the channel.
Well, and honestly, really neither do we. But
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll figure it out, and probably you'll figure it out eventually.
Basically, over the holiday vacation, Austin and I decided to take the plunge into a new hobby. Surface vehicles, RC cars. Specifically, our first endeavor is some scale rock crawlers. We decided to get some new RC cars, and so therefore, we might as well make videos too.
So this particular one, this is the Redcat Gen7.
Everest.
The Everest Gen7. Honestly, the reason I got it was because I went to the hobby store. I sold some stuff, so I had some money to invest in my new hobby. I was looking at it like the Traxxas TRX4, which is like, I think, the coolest looking one. That one was like $450, like almost $500. And so I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend $500. So actually, I ended up buying this guy. I got this guy off Amazon for 45 bucks. And I don't even know if it has a brand name.
Dude, I've
Monster
seen that
climbing
around.
car on it. Yeah. Well, actually, it's funny. After I bought this, I saw this exact same car at a gas station in a different kind of box. So I was like, well, obviously this car gets around. It was fun. Like, I drove it on the couch and stuff, but I found out enough that what I didn't like about this and what I liked about it to decide to buy something a little bit bigger.
Yeah, and this is actually a fairly new model from Redcat, and I actually hadn't had any experience with Redcat. I think the brand itself is relatively new, and it's been gaining popularity. You know, it's not the big thing about it that we liked was the price. So like, we got these things originally retail. They were like $300. They're you can get them at stores for like $199. At Aerotech, we actually picked these up for $169.
$169 plus tax was like $180 or something like that.
Which is crazy because like, I've been eyeing rock crawlers honestly for 3 years now.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I've been thinking about a rock crawler for off and on for 3 years, and I was looking at like the Traxxas. Everything else comparable to this 1/10 scale with like these features and stuff like that, you're looking at $300 minimum.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is the first one that they've been able to do it, and
Honestly, what I liked about it was just that it was new.
yeah.
So he's like, yeah, these just came out, and I'm like, all right.
Anyways, we haven't really run these. We've kind of tinkered around at our houses with them a little bit. We've ran them in like inside and stuff like that. But we're gonna take them out and we're gonna put them through its paces. Let's do it. All right, so if you guys are new to the RC car scene, that's totally okay because so are we. Basically what you have here, for people who aren't familiar, these are RC scale crawlers. And the idea, from my understanding, is these things are not specifically made for performance. You could obviously make a giant RC monster truck that would outperform these, and they do. But the idea is these maintain a relatively scale look. This looks pretty much the same as like a hopped up Jeep or something like that. And now you can't actually get like axials and stuff like that, and they have licensed Jeep bodies, like a Ford F-150 body. I think part of the reason that Redcat's able to maintain such a cheap price on this is because they kind of come up with this generic body, which isn't like any kind of name brand. And personally, I kind of like it. It's got a little Redcat there on the front. We'll break it down. These are both the Redcat Everest Sport Gen 7. From what I've seen in the crawler industry for the past 2-3 years, it honestly seems to be pretty impressive. So now the idea of these is, like I said, they're not made to go fast. Crawlers in general do not go fast. They'll go slightly faster than like a walking pace, but the idea is they're super low end. They have lock differentials most of the time, and they can pretty much go over anything. So the idea is to tackle off-road challenges and see how far you can get along. So everything on this is waterproof, which is super cool. You can actually drive this through rivers and whatnot. Comes with all metal parts, which a lot of the other cars that are more expensive, like axials and stuff like that, don't even have that. So you would be paying quite a bit of money to upgrade that. Has aluminum cap shocks, but they're plastic body, brushed motor. Most crawlers typically are brushed. They don't normally go brushless, to my knowledge. The only thing that is licensed is the tires. These tires are actual legit. These are licensed Super Swamper tires. So this is like an actual tire that you would see on an actual truck that's hopped up. So they paid the money to get that license. It's a scale model of a real tire, basically.
The very first upgrade that we're going to do, that a lot of people do, is we're going to replace this nickel metal with a LiPo battery.
Yeah, I actually just ordered a 4,000 milliamp 2-cell. This is a 2,000 milliamp nickel metal hydrate battery.
So we'll literally just chop these off, throw an XT60 on it, and then just run a LiPo. And LiPo will probably run it for, what, over an hour?
I'm guessing like the runtime on these things is really long because they're not drawing a ton of power compared to like airplanes and drones and stuff like we're used to. Weight's not an issue, so you can just throw a huge battery on here and it's not going. The only thing you got to worry about is your CG, as far as like you don't want it to tip over. If you're not doing anything too intense, you can put a huge battery on there. Like I said, we're jumping headfirst into this hobby, and we figured we'd shoot some videos on it and take you guys along with us. So leave us a like or a comment. Let us know if you have a Redcat, because I have a Traxxas Slash, I have a Team Losi little rally car. First Redcat experience, and so far I've been pretty impressed. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about Redcat. What do you say? Let's take these things out.
Let's get them some snow.
Snow.
Feels like a car commercial. Punch it. Go nuts. You got very non-scale grass.
All right, that was a journey.
That was awesome. We literally went on a journey.
We went all the way up to the top of the mountain by the tower back there. You can see there's no fresh snow left. I'll tell you my experience, but you first. What's your experience, first time crawler experience?
Honestly, it was absolutely awesome. I don't have much to compare it to, and I know you don't either, but like it was absolutely awesome. And like honestly, like one of these ridges up here that we went over that I don't think we filmed. Yeah. Like I was literally like, I think it's the coolest thing I've ever done. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
well, we knew. I knew that obviously they're 4-wheel drive. We knew they'd be good at like off-road stuff, but like what they're capable of going over some steep inclines, it's actually like it's really incredible and super gratifying. It's really weird. And one thing I will say, because like I said, I've been eyeing crawlers and watching crawler videos for years now. One thing I will say is that video does not do it justice. We haven't cut this together yet, so we haven't even seen our video, but I can almost guarantee you, even though it might be cool, it doesn't do it justice to how gratifying it actually is. It's like you're driving like a real vehicle.
So we did something that we've really never done before, is we walked into a hobby store and we really didn't know what we were getting. We didn't really know, like we have a rough idea of like brands and that sort of thing. But like when we go to the hobby store looking at airplane stuff, we know exactly what we're looking at. But we just literally walked into the hobby store, asked the guy, what do you recommend? And I have to say, no regrets.
Yeah, I mean, for the price, because we were about
Yeah.
to drop like $500.
Yes, exactly.
And we ended up spending less than $200.
Yeah.
And it's been a fantastic experience. So let us know if you guys are driving Redcats out there, what your experience is, and let us know if you want to see anything else with these Everest 4x4s. I think like FPV would be cool. We're getting the new batteries. We're going to do some light upgrade. And if there's any other cars you guys want to see, let us know too. Drop a comment.
Yeah, you can find a link below for the Redcat and let us know what we should buy next.
Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.